even if you don't know someone with it or have it yourself, you've most likely heard of bipolar disorder. You may even associate it with its commonly known side effects, like mood swings, irrational behavior, irritability, anxiety, and suicidal thoughts. It is easy to believe that nothing good comes with the diagnosis, but that simply isn't true. In this video, I'll be detailing the reasons why bipolar disease is more than its negatives. Since I was diagnosed with bipolar, I've learned that it's both healthy and necessary to remember the more positive aspects of the disorder, particularly during tough times. Here are 6 reasons bipolar disorder isn't all bad. 1. Creativity. Much research has been done on the link between bipolar disorder and creativity. You've probably heard of a variety of famous creative types who had to navigate through their lives with the mood disorder. Carrie Fisher might be the best known example. She was a champion of bipolar disorder and worked hard to break the stigma we still fight today, as well as being a talented actress, comedian, and author. She drew on experiences from her own life to be better at what she did, utilizing both the innovative thinking that accompanies bipolar as well as the truth of what bipolar entails. Other examples include Demi Lovato, Robert Lowell, Virginia Woolf, and Vincent van Gogh. The connection between artistic and innovative abilities and bipolar disorder most likely lies in our manic or hypomanic episodes. A symptom called the flight of ideas sends a whirlwind of plans and questions and insights spinning in our brains, along with a burst of energy. It must be noted that not all bipolar people are creative, but research has shown there is a genetic predisposition to be. 2. Empathy. People with bipolar disease have a tremendous capacity to understand what others are going through because they experience such an expansive array of emotions. We feel things all over the spectrum and can therefore recognize similar emotions in other people. At times, I have been bogged down due to continually empathizing with others and have cursed my empathetic nature, but it is actually incredibly useful. Relating to other people helps me in my work life and my personal life. I am a better person because of my ability to relate to those around me. 3. Compassion. Compassion is an amazing quality to have because it leads us to use our empathy to help others. When you are compassionate, you not only discern feelings in other people, but take it a step further by using that understanding to make others get better. In other words, you selflessly strive to make a positive difference. You can probably chalk this phenomenon up to not wanting others to suffer the way you have. Regardless, for those who are diagnosed with mental illnesses, you are in a great position to have a powerfully good influence on other human beings. 4. Feeling everything wholly. It might seem daunting to be at the top of a manic peak feeling like you're flying a million miles a minute, just as being in the trenches of a major depression seems overwhelmingly hopeless. More than that, the change from one pole to the other is exhausting because cycling through emotions and moods genuinely takes a lot out of us. Experiencing the intensity doesn't have to be all bad though. I'm not suggesting we must always have an optimistic attitude, but can't we also view it as living life to the fullest? Sometimes we just need to feel what we feel. Those that don't get wildly excited or become completely engrossed in their internal world, they're missing out on what's on the other side of mildness. The trick, I think, is to try and balance the two opposites. 5. Strength and resilience. It certainly requires a large amount of strength to navigate the treacherous waters of a mood disorder. Getting back on the horse after an episode is difficult, so to do so, and to do so repeatedly, is something to be incredibly proud of. The sort of resilience it takes to recover quickly from hardship is a trait not everyone has. It's not our choice, but those of us with bipolar have to learn to wield it like the superpower that it is. 6. Friendships. When you have bipolar, each emotion runs deep through who you are, so when you feel loved, you feel it absolutely. This has the potential to make you the best of friends. As you become closer to other people, you feel the full depth of friendship and what it means. Your intensity is used in the best way possible, and the ties you forge with others are strong from the get-go. Furthermore, because of traits like empathy and compassion, you continually provide understanding and offer help, especially to the ones you care about. Not to mention, you're probably fun to be around and there's never a dull moment. Have you been diagnosed with bipolar disorder? Do you know someone who has this disorder? Or do you suspect yourself to have this disorder? Many of these points might seem subjective, but when it comes to coping with bipolar disorder, or any mental illness for that matter, perspective and personal attitudes play a key role in prognosis. It isn't always easy or appropriate to turn the downsides of bipolar disorder into valuable assets. But doing so is a helpful trick to manage what is a challenging and at times all-consuming illness. So next time you're overwhelmed with bipolar symptoms, try to think of what your disorder has simultaneously given you.